Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another Thursday on this purple website of ours. I hope you're having a good one thus far. Welcome to more Pokemon spin-offs. In between our Gen 1 and Gen 2 adventures. There were a lot of them, it turns out. You'd never heard of Pokemon Pinball until a previous stream? I've never played it before. I've seen a lot of nostalgia going on in the pre-stream chat for Pokemon Pinball, which is fun to see as one who has no idea what we're kind of getting into here. Now, which Pokemon is the ball? Excellent question, and one I don't know yet. We'll find out together. It's going to be a day of discovery. Now, I don't think we're going to be playing Pokemon Pinball for very long, as I'm not even sure there's any animation in it to speak of. This is kind of just for funsies. Figured we might as well hit some of the highlights of the spin-offs as we go, for variety if nothing else. This came out on the Game Boy Color originally, so we're still dealing with quite old games here. What was the release date on this one? Pokemon Pinball. Released in Japan in April of '99. And in the US of June of '99. That's actually really close together. That's way closer together than most Pokemon releases this early on. I'm surprised. Don't call Game Boy Color old. It makes me feel old. Yeah, I'm sorry to do this to you, Catafree, but like, as handhelds go, like, you can't get much older than this one. Listen, I'm there with you. But, like, I know retro console really applies to, I think, any console that is at least 2 generations back. It doesn't mean we have to call those old, but I think, like, anything that is 2 generations or older should be considered a retro console. So PS2 and even PS3 at this point are somewhat retro. Game Boy Color is a step beyond that, I feel like. We're going way back now. But yeah, we're all old in this together, if that helps. Vintage. Ooh, I like that. That makes it sound classy. Who's ready for some vintage video gaming? On this fine Thursday morn. We will all find out if this game has aged like fine wine. Some have. I think Pokemon Snap still, like original Pokemon Snap, still works like gangbusters. I think that game is still great. That was fun to go back to. Vintage is objectively correct. Retro is supposed to mean new thing that's like old thing, but we're gamers, so of course we screwed it up. I hadn't really thought about it that way before, but you're kind of right. Like, generally, retro is meant to be applied to something that's new, but like, yeah, evokes old. It's got this retro look. I never thought of it that way. We've been calling retro games the wrong thing this whole time. Yikes. Hey, thanks for the 17 months, Eterna. Greetings from East Texas. Greetings from pretty far up and to the left of you. But hey, I have a lot of family that's from Texas, so hello, fellow Southerner. Did I get the controller thing for Stadium? I did not. At least not yet. I don't know how much it'll be needed, because for any Pokemon video I'm thinking of doing, Stadium is kind of like a footnote that's worth talking about because of how often it is referenced in conversation of Pokemon animation. So I don't need, like, exhaustive footage of every Pokemon's every move. Like, the only scenario where I can think of I'm maybe needing that sort of thing is if there's a specific move that a Pokemon has that is pointed to all the time as, hey, this is way better than how it looks in the actual games. Like, Double Kick, or Blastoise shooting water, or whatever. I feel like all that's going to be in the base game somewhere, though. For a long time, Stadium was your holy grail of Pokemon games. I could see why. Like, there's a lot going for Stadium. Especially with the connectivity where if you've got the right attachment thing, you can bring in your Pokemon from Red and Blue to play in Stadium if you want to, like, see it. If you want to fight with that team, but in a more 3D rendered, like, fully animated way that you wouldn't see in the mainline games for decades.
Thanks, pal.
Like, how cool is that? I wasn't even, like, a big Pokemon person back when this came out, but, like, that appeal makes complete sense to me. Thank you for the 14 months, Game Worm, and thank you for those 5 gifted subs, Mayamale. I sure hope I've been saying your name right. I have said it a lot of times this way. Oh, we got a spammer going on? Let me see what I can do. Oh no, a bot. That won't do. Thanks for the heads up, y'all. That almost snuck by me. The subs were perfectly timed to push the bot off the screen. Y'all are good. Just sniped. My friends use Stadium to check on EVs and see Pokemon stats at level 50 to determine if they were worth building up or not. That's fascinating. So, like, in a time before you could really check that information in-game, using Stadium was sort of like a hack to be able to see. That's interesting. I'd never heard of that before, but that makes sense. So much history I get to catch up on. I played Kirby's Pinball and Pokemon Pinball and never beat either of them. So I don't think I've ever played any of these Nintendo-branded pinball games. There's a weirdly large number of them, and I don't really know why. There's Pokemon Pinball. There's Kirby Pinball. There's Metroid Pinball. Why is there... Why? I mean, I don't mind them existing. I'm just confused. Sonic Spinball, also a thing. Was this just like... Was Japan just way into pinball in this era? I know pinball was huge in the States, especially like in its heyday in the 70s before video games kind of took all their thunder, but like... I don't know. It fascinates me. Japan's always been big on pinball and pachinko. I guess that makes sense. It also makes complete sense why we weren't seeing Kirby pachinko. At least not as a video game release. I'm sure there's been Kirby-branded pachinko machines. I kind of want to play pachinko sometime. Seems fun. Maybe not in the full, like, pachinko, like, bar, like, what the pachinko joint in Japan, that, like, those sound very loud and... It doesn't sound like those are a fun time to be in, from what I've heard from others, but... I don't know, seems fun. Yeah, it makes sense that Nintendo wouldn't do pachinko, just given that it, like... is much more, it is entirely a gambling connotation. But as ever, Sega does what Nintendo don't. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Joel Michael. And welcome. Pachinko will forever make me think of that one painstaking shine sprite in Super Mario Sunshine. Oh, God, I'd forgotten about it. But now I remember exactly what you're talking about. Oh, man. That was a mean star. Hey, maybe say... Albatross, we haven't started yet. We can't... You know, I have this constant urge to spend channel points on rewards that don't make sense given the context. But I can't save right now. I don't even know if I can save in Pokemon Pinball for the Game Boy Color. Request overruled. Didn't Konami release a lot of Metal Gear pinball machines after Kojima left? I think so. Like, I think Konami, as best I understood it, but granted, I don't know how good my sources were on this. Like after kind of the whole blow up between Kojima and Konami, they kind of diverted a lot more of their resources toward sort of like pachinko and arcade stuff. Maybe not even arcade stuff, maybe just pachinko business stuff, and less toward video games. And they're kind of doing a bit more video game release stuff with their existing IP now, but not a lot. They went hard on pachinko. Okay. I thought I'd heard something about that. And yeah, they've been starting to publish games again more recently. Haven't Konami been mainly a gambling company even before Kojima left? I thought that's what I heard too, but I'm just not super well informed on this particular company's history. But it sounds like that's true for a fair number of big video game publishers in Japan. Sega Sammy, which I didn't know about until a year or so ago when I watched the same video everyone else learned that in. It's a great video, by the way. Hey, if you haven't watched Moon Channel, I think is what it's called. Phenomenal YouTube channel that's started kicking off in the last couple of years. With this guy who seems to have seems to be a professional lawyer of some sort. He's not specified. He's definitely got a history and understanding of the legal and business spheres. And he makes these really informative and interesting videos talking about sort of like business strategies, especially with like Japanese companies. And and sometimes even just like Japanese game narrative and design while bringing in the context of Japanese history and stuff like that. It's really fascinating. Highly recommend. There was a video kind of going around about a year or so ago talking about why are you always killing gods in JRPGs? It's a long video, but it is fascinating, and the answer it gives makes so much sense. Highly recommend. You were just watching one of their videos before you joined in here? What a coincidence. Well, welcome. Which one are you watching? Oh, I'm falling behind. Thanks for the 13 months, Sigtao. And thank you for the 2 months, Alistair. And Angel Colina as well. Thank you for the 2 months. Yay, it worked. All right, the Moon Channel guy is a lawyer, and his recent 2-part video about the Korean gender war is fascinating and depressing. Yes, it is. Yes, those videos are fascinating and depressing in equal measure. It's I shouldn't be surprised that Gamergate-esque movement type things happen in other countries and around other game industries. Of course, but man, it's a bummer to it's fascinating and also, yeah, depressing. I learned a lot from those two. It's a great channel. I recommend it for everybody. Hang on. We've got a question from Barry Akiri. Cinderella failed the old man's Pokeball tutorial. No, that's not a question. This is just, I'm supposed to read this aloud. Cinderella failed the old man's Pokeball tutorial because she ran away from the ball. This is a good use of the, hey, Dan, read this aloud. Puns, jokes, and wordplay that I'm not prepared for. Well done. I applaud you. And thank you for the hydrate reminder. It's good to do this early. We should get started on this game, huh? It's been 20 minutes. Please don't say Gamergate. I'm sick of my timeline being filled with people trying to make Gamergate 2 be a thing. Well, I understand completely, as I also hate it. I'm guessing people are mentioning it just because some weirdos keep trying to make Gamergate 2 actually happen or be a thing in some form, which sucks, and I hate, but it's why it gets invoked a lot. But yes, let's talk of more fun things. Like Pokémon Pinball, I assume. Before we get too deep into the game, I recommend looking into the Universal Pokémon Randomizer. It has a setting to make trade evolutions and other annoying evolutions possible on an emulator. Interesting. I've heard of, like, the Pokemon randomizers aplenty. What's the universal one? Like, which version of the game is that working on? How does it work? All of them. Oh. I guess that makes sense. A randomizer that works on everything up to the 3DS games. Wow. That's cool. Man, I love, like, ROM hack stuff so much. That stuff's amazing. All right. Pinball, though. Here we go. Game volume, I'm guessing is, yeah, that's a little loud compared to Snap yesterday. Let's turn that down a little bit. I hear the music's good, though. This is not the right frame. Hang on, this is incorrect. There we go. That's better. Professionalism. Pikachu looking aerodynamic. It's a good looking Pikachu. All right. Let's start this up. See what we're in for. Oh, right. The old Nintendo reversed the A and B. And I guess current Nintendo as well reversed the A and B buttons. I remember. Game start. Ooh. We gotta choose a field, everyone. Red or blue. Let's do one then the other. Start with red. Well. Ooh, this is a swingy rendition. Ah! Which button is the... Okay. Which button is the left flipper? Found it. It is so funny, old video games having to, like, kind of have two different... change screens constantly to show the whole board. I guess the DS could probably do that a whole lot easier, huh? Yeah, this is definitely pinball for sure. Checks out. Oh no, that one almost got away from me. So is there... I guess I can't pay attention to chat while playing this game. Between rounds, maybe. Oh no. For anyone interested in gimmick history, Pokemon Pinball is one of the rare cartridges with a special gimmick. The cartridge had an external battery slot that took a AAA battery to power a rumble feature. Oh, that's neat. All right. Let's have another shot at this. I really want to aim for that bell sprout to see what happens. Hey! Let's get Pokemon. Whoa. What if I hit the Digletts? Or just keep going around the world up here. This music is very swingy and cute. It's lively. So what's going on in the center screen here? This little, like, center... Ah! Oh, no. You know, if we're running on a Game Boy Color, this is pretty solid pinball. What I'm most curious about is there something to this that... Boy, I'm just getting really good at hitting that one spot, huh? No. Is there something to this that makes it more, like, Pokemon-ish, aside from just the visual theming? Is there, like, a Pokemon catching element to this? I'm seeing... Whoa! Oh, there is! Question answered. We're trying to catch it now. Alright, that's a great gimmick. That's a great gimmick for Pokemon Pinball. Oh no! He got away! Ooh, there's a slot now, though. This intrigues me. Slot! There! Bellsprout, give it back. I'm trying to hit the slot. There we go. You can upgrade your ball to Great and Ultra Balls? Really? Ooh. This is very cute. Oh no. Ball saved, and thank goodness. I see that Ditto up there blocking something of interest. So what gets us to where we can start trying to catch a Pokemon? Is it reaching just a certain score? Is it... Oh no. Whoa! Clutch! I don't know if that's supposed to be possible. I should stop asking questions when I can't actually look down to see the answers yet. Ooh! It's open. Come on. Oh. Almost. Almost. Come on. No! I don't think we caught anything. So we got our Pokedex down here, which is lacking in content thus far. Okay, so hang on. Let me see what chat's been saying. For answers to my questions. Let's see. Thwack all the lights above Voltorb for ball upgrades. Okay, cool. The arrows on screen spell the actions they do. Pass the spinner to gain energy. At max energy, go to in the bell sprout. Oh. All right, the gameplay loop goes like this. 3 loops on the right side will start a timer to catch a Pokemon. 3 loops on the left side will let you evolve a Pokemon. The spinner will charge Pikachu to save your ball 1 time. Hit Diglett 3 times to trigger a multi-ball. Catch 3 Pokemon to fight a boss. Oh, cool. That's neat. Yeah, so someone mentioned earlier than that like it's like most pinball. You basically just kind of have to figure it out just by seeing how the board reacts to you getting the ball certain places. I do appreciate that quick guide, though. Yeah, let's try the blue side. This music is great. Ah, I forgot which was the left. There. Thanks for saving us, Pikachu. Whee! Hurry up. Don't rush me, game. I'm doing great. Whoa. Up and up. Whoa. No! Why am I so bad at pinball? We gotta do better than that. Don't forget to look at the options for control settings. That's not a bad idea. I could probably stand to do that after I lose this. Pikachu, no. Thwack the Psyduck and Poliwag to change locations. Ooh. That's going to require some skill that might be slightly beyond me, but we'll see what we can do. Fire! Fire, but better! Yeah, I can see why y'all love the music. This is really cute. No! And changing the location changes what Pokemon you could potentially catch. That's really neat. Yeah, for a dang Game Boy Color. Pretty darn solid pinball. Yeah! Big multiplier. Now watch us waste it. Whoa. Boy, getting those ball upgrades seems like that's going to be a real challenge. Although, hey, look at that, we did it! Whoa. Get out of there. No! No! All right. Let's check the buttons here in our options. Rumble on and off. Key config. Okay. Ball start A, left flipper, right flipper. Tilt. Oh, there's tilting. Didn't realize there was tilting. Ooh. Your paddle buttons will let you move the lit up lanes above the bumpers to get an easier ball upgrade. Oh. You have to see about tilting. We really gotta catch a Pokemon. Oh yeah, there's our location cycling up there. Okay. There's tilting. You can just shake the board. That's great. Not that I trust I could do so with any kind of competence. Oh, we've got a catch. Catch the Pokemon. Whatever it is. Hard silhouette to identify, but it's looking birdish. Hey! Pidgey. Catch. Or Pidgeot. Or Pidgeotto. Or one of them. It's one of them. Yeah! We got a Pidgey! Heck yes! Oh, it's satisfying. Let's see if we can catch another one. No. Thanks, Pikachu. And bunk. Whoop, didn't quite make it up. Ball upgrade. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, I can totally, yeah. Yeah, Coasters, Paul, I agree. I can absolutely see why people are nostalgic for this. It was a great Game Boy game. Thank you, Pikachu. Let's see. Why is it wanting to hurry me? Is it because of a bonus I've got going on? No! That was close. Ah! I am so happy that that sometimes works. It probably shouldn't. But I'm grateful. It feels very good. That's the sort of like, yeah, something arrived at Rock Mountain? Ooh. No, no. Pikachu with the alley-oop. Saved me. Yeah, ball upgrade. No. Ain't that always the way? We can catch another one, come on. Yeah, there we go. All right. Small. I don't know what that means. Whoa. Hang in there. Ball. Oh, it's just a small point boost. Okay. I'll take it. Now. Curses. This is very fun. Back to the blue board. I feel like we really haven't had a good showing there yet. Ball upgrades do seem to curse me. I don't know if it's just that anytime I get one, they just happen to fall directly down the center immediately. I bet if I learned how to tilt, I would get better results. Hey! Huh? Alright, a bonus multiplier. Ooh. Ooh, we got one we can catch. Or try. I see a slowpoke, and I want it. Now! Must catch. Come on. Catch it. Yes. The catching can begin. Yeah, slowpoke. I do agree. I also like that they did sort of the who's that Pokemon with this, with the reveal. It just adds to the excitement. Yeah! And now we're cursed. What's the upgraded ball do for you? Like, I could see it being... Save it, Pikachu! I could see it being good for catching better Pokemon, but it could also just be like a score multiplier type thing. Catching bigger Pokemon sort of seems like it would make sense. Like, maybe rarer Pokemon might show up if you have the ball upgrade. Or, like, later evolutions might show up with it. Just score as far as you know? Okay, that makes sense too. Probably for the best. Like, I'm clearly not great at pinball, but just hanging in there long enough to actually catch something can get pretty tricky. Having to hang in there long enough to, like, get a ball upgrade and then catch something. Asking a lot. This is really fun, though. It's kind of weird to me now that, like... Is there not currently, like, a Pokemon Pinball phone game? Because that seems like a natural fit. Come on. The ball upgrades are easier if you use the flippers to move the little lights around. Oh, hang on. Move the little lights around. Huh. Oh, I see. So yeah, you can change which side the light is on by it. Oh. Yeah, that's a really strong concept. There should be a modern phone-based come on. A modern phone-based Pokemon game. Or a Pokemon Pinball game, rather. Kind of makes more sense on a phone than on a console. Although, on Switch would also be great. Well, we got one thing. Okay, let's give it one more round on red. And, so hang on. Question here from Valbatross. No rush on timing, but I actually don't know. Do you, get anything for spent channel points, or are they just the get chat to engage feature? I think it is mostly just a get chat to engage feature. You can come up with your own reward type things that folks can spend points on. I think it's a feature, as I kind of understand it, to allow folks to do stuff with points, but not things that you have to spend money on. There's features that you could have people spend, certain amounts of bits to obtain or do, right? But I don't know, I think it's smart of them to have an alternative not paid feature, one that's just you get more channel points for watching and chatting. And especially with games that have integrations with the game, that currency can be really fun. For a game that allows Twitch chat to modify things or to name things or choose things like that. I don't know, it adds things in a neat way. And yeah, just basic engagement as well. I've been trying to come up with more things to add in our kind of channel points rewards list that y'all can do. It's tricky thinking of the right... It's tricky coming up with the right kinds of ones to add that don't mess with the pace of the stream too much, or that are actually interesting for you or for, If you're a VTuber, the channel points are a great way for chat to mess around. Yeah, I think that's probably true for just about any for any streamer. And I've seen some people go really wild with it. They have people who do a face cam thing may have rigged up the system to their lights in their recording space, so chat can turn the lights off or change the light colors. They'll set up a little live feature or item or something on the Twitch overlay that folks can spend channel points to mess with or change. Some people get really really creative and wild with it. Anyway, good time for a stretch and hydrate reminder before we dive back in. Let's try to evolve a Pokemon before moving on. I'm down for it if we can pull it off. So, we need to loop around in one direction to charge up a Pokemon catching, and then in the other direction to evolve it. Is something like that? Something of that sort. So, I know some channels use points for sound alerts. I thought about doing that, but I'm already worried that our sound alerts can get obnoxious to some viewers, so I wanted to... Having those attached to bits keeps it to where there's a little bit of limitation to how often they happen. Clockwise, 3 times is evolve. Counterclockwise is catch. Got it. Okay, all right. I really appreciate y'all clarifying these things. For me, the newcomer. Okay, I'm to read this aloud now. Hang on. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gear and... Oh, I used to know how to actually pronounce all these. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves did gear and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogroves and the momraths outgrabe. Wow, it's been a while since I read any of... what is that? What is this poem from, or the, this epic poem? What is this from? Jabberwocky, that's the one. Thank you. Lewis Carroll. Yeah, no, it's very Lewis Carroll. I outgrabe once. I recommend it. Would outgrabe again. All right. Let's try again. Boink. Ooh, I see a Charmander that I want. Ooh. Now! Pikachu, save us! Pikachu! Where were you on that one, mouse? We're spinning. Going around and around. But not getting any closer to catching this dang Charmander. Come on. Hit the Voltorbs. At some point. Ah. Hit them more. All right. Do a catch. No. Curses. We were so close. The secret is to be better at pinball. Pro tip. Nah. Whoa. Saved it. I bet this game led to many a surprised parent driving the car and hearing sudden sounds of, like, excitement and or defeat from the backseat. Like, not every Game Boy game leads to just, like, loud reactions from the player. But this seems like one that would. Frequently. Oh. The music is rushing me again. Dang. I'm guessing those scenarios would be a good occasion to tilt the table if I was fast enough. Eh. Good. Okay, okay. Well, so long as the ball is still in play. Then I feel reasonably happy with how it's going. We gotta do better than this. Gotta. I don't know if we're gonna manage to evolve a Pokemon, but... I feel like I'm a lot worse at the blue board than the red one. Pikachu! Pikachu! You fail! And I failed that time, Pikachu. That one was on me. Wow, I am worse at the blue board. Shameful. Hey! Who's that Pokemon? Hey, upgrade! Which historically means we're doomed. But let's see if we can catch this Pikachu first. Ah! It's a very cute little Pikachu. Yeah, sorry about the screen flashing whenever we change top or bottom of the table here. Catch it. Yeah! Got us a Pikachu. Darn. Now to see if we can pull off this evolution thing I've heard so much about. No? Ah! Curses. All right. Focus time. It's enough goofing. We have to take Pokemon Pinball seriously. Nice. Actually did a thing on purpose. No. No. Alas. I don't think I'm good enough at pinball to evolve a Pokemon. That is really fun, though. I'm excited to see how, like, it's a shame there's only 2 of these, but I am excited to see the Game Boy Advance one when we get to it. Here, we'll try. All right, one more attempt on the red board since we're clearly better there. And then we'll move on. Nah. I'm getting worse. Boink. Thank you, Pikachu. Yep. Yeah. Up and around, very good. And we're in somewhere. Arrived at Viridian Forest. Oh, cool. Good, 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 good. Boink. Come on. Come on now. Now. Drat. Try again. Ah. No. Diglets, what have you done? Ah. I think I might just be terrible at pinball, it turns out. Very fun, though, regardless. Like, even though you're not doing well, like, it's definitely got that one more round kind of appeal. Just like, all right, come on. Just the simple appeal of, like, yeah, just try to keep the ball... try to keep the ball going. Oh, another Pikachu, huh? Alrighty. Almost got it. Yeah, alright, alright. Let's go for the catch. Ah! Pikachu, come on. Trolling me. Yeah, that's another Pikachu. Now, can we pull off evolution of any kind? Apparently not. Nope, I don't think it's happening. Not for me, anyway. Good game, though. I recommend. I recommend anyone go back for this one. It's a good time. I've enjoyed greatly. And I'm already missing so much. Hang on. This was like 40 minutes ago. Thank you very much for the 4 months. Whoa, it's Joan. And thank you for subscribing. KRNGAI? I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. Can we get a look at the decks again real quick? Absolutely. We got a Charmander. Or we've seen a Charmander, haven't caught. Got a Pidgey, though. I like that it adds them to the decks, even if you encounter them, but don't catch. You just don't have them in... You just still have the silhouette, rather. Dopey. That's great. Good game. Thank you for the 17 months, Kasha. This will get me through the rest of my workday. Oh, good. Happy to help. And also, a question was asked a while ago from Jules. Which do you ship, or with whom do you ship Cloud Strife? Ah. It's a fine question. Let's see. It's a good question because there's so many characters I think you could ship Cloud with quite easily. Increasingly so with the remake, given how many more characters are fleshed out and how many more characters get to spend time with Cloud. You know, I've never really had strong feelings on the, who is Cloud meant for romantically. I mostly just like seeing the different aspects of Cloud different characters bring out. I love, the sort of just awkward old friends energy that Cloud and Tifa have. I love how Aerith reads Cloud like a book and makes him uncomfortable. And knows exactly how to make him uncomfortable and keep his ego in check. Just socially runs circles around him. But yeah, I don't know that I actually ship him with anyone. Guess I've never really been the shipping type. I enjoy seeing characters bounce off of each other. It's fun to think about, though. Anyway, let me switch over to the other screen real quick so that I can queue up our next bit of entertainment. Sit tight real quick.